You're sitting across from her, smart, stunning, everything you thought you wanted. And yet a thought creeps in. If I had more money, she'd want me more. But here's the truth. That belief is a lie. Women don't crave wealth. They crave something far more rare: a man who holds power in silence. A man who doesn't flaunt, but leads with presence, not possessions. Once you master these 6 quiet powers, you'll no longer wonder what attracts her. You'll become the man she thinks about long after the room goes silent, the one she feels safe surrendering to, without knowing why. Let's dive in. 1. Emotional dominance. Most men react. They overthink, get triggered, and beg for reassurance. But you don't flinch. You don't seek her validation. You lead with calm, like a storm she can't shake. When she tests, you goes cold, distant, sarcastic. You stay grounded. You smile. You hold your frame. That's emotional dominance. Not manipulation, but unshakable self-command. She submits to it not because she's weak, but because she feels safe under your control. 2. Erotic mystery. Predictable men bore her, but you're unreadable in the most seductive way. You don't overshare, don't over-explain. You flirt, but don't fall in. You touch her hand, then disappear into your own world. This mystery isn't a trick, it's depth. You have layers, purpose, passions she can't quite access. And that makes her curious. Deep down, her desire is wired to chase what she doesn't fully understand. You become the puzzle she aches to solve. 3. Certainty. Real. Confidence isn't loud. It's built through pain, failure, betrayal, and rising anyway. You've been through fire and came out calm. That certainty lives in your posture, your tone, your gaze. She might swoon over the guy in designer shoes, but her soul leans into the man who doesn't blink when she pushes. She doesn't want to lead. She wants to lean into your stability and lose herself in the safety of your presence. 4. Attention control. In a world addicted to scrolling in short bursts of dopamine, your attention becomes a rare drug. You don't just give her attention, you command it. You put your phone away. You lock eyes and listen like she's the only thing that exists. Your focus tells her, nothing matters more than this moment. That presence makes her feel seen. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. She feels studied, undressed by your thoughts. And in that stillness, she becomes feminine again. 5. Quiet power. You don't talk the loudest. You don't flex or boast. But when you enter the room, the atmosphere shifts. Your power is quiet, but felt. It's in your silence, in your scars, in the way you move like you've already earned respect. She doesn't want a peacock. She wants to orbit something strong and steady. A man who doesn't need applause because his life already claps for him. She wants to be loud, expressive, chaotic, and still feel you unshaken. That's not just attractive. That's magnetic. 6. Stillness and fullness. The world told you to get rich, get flashy, get followers. But what she actually wants is a man who's full of purpose, discipline, peace. A man who chooses her not out of need, but from completeness. You don't chase her. You don't prove yourself. You stand still and let her come to you, because your presence speaks louder than status ever could. That's what truly makes her tremble. Not your money, but your stillness. If this hits something deep inside you, type it in the comments. I am not done. Subscribe to Stoic Blend, because real men don't settle, they rise. Stay grounded, stay powerful. More fire coming.